Jets fans, injury concerns begin to arise. In the joint training against the New York Giants, Coach Aaron Glenn revealed important updates about Tyrod Taylor, Alan Lazard, and Brady Cook. Will these casualties hinder the preparation for the 2025 season? But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this off-season by hitting that subscribe button now. Welcome to the Jetstream News Channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news, and to follow everything, don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news. The first joint training between the New York Jets and the New York Giants brought worrying news about injuries of important players for the preseason. Coach Aaron Glenn, in a press conference after training, updated the clinical situation of 3 athletes whose status may significantly impact the team's performance in the coming weeks. 1. Tyrod Taylor, knee surgery and absence in the preseason. During training, reserve quarterback Tyrod Taylor, 36, underwent arthroscopic surgery on his knee. According to Glenn, the procedure was minor, but the result is clear. Taylor will not play during the preseason. He is expected to recover in time for the regular season premiere, scheduled for September 7th against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Taylor, who accumulates 12,254 yards and 64 touchdowns in his career, enters this year as Justin Fields' main backup, and his prolonged absence puts pressure on the depth chart of the QB position, limited to names without regular season experience, such as Adrian Martinez and Brady Cook. 2. Alan Lazard out for 2 weeks. The impact on the body of receivers. Another news that generated attention was the injury of veteran wide receiver Alan Lazard. During training, he had a shoulder injury, which according to Glenn, should keep him away for approximately 2 weeks. This absence practically ends their participation in the preseason, since the Jets have 2 more games scheduled before the official start of the regular season. Lazard had been competing for the WR2 spot alongside Garrett Wilson, but his injury gives opportunity to names like Josh Reynolds, Tyler Johnson, and freshman Arian Smith. If his return occurs on time, he can still contribute in the first games, but it will be essential to observe how this affects the rotation and the offensive plan. 3. Brady Cook feels the ankle. Slight injury, but attention needed. Rookie quarterback Brady Cook, one of Taylor's backups, suffered a sprained ankle when he was stepped on during joint training. Despite the incident, Glenn classified the injury as mild and indicated that Cook should be available soon. Still, with Taylor out of the preseason, Cook's health becomes even more relevant, since he and Martinez must share the snaps of proxy drives and participate more actively in the evaluations of the coaching staff. Other observations of the joint training and reconfiguration of the cast. In addition to the confirmed injuries, the joint training itself brought important signs for the chemistry and evolution of the team. The movement of offensive players was praised. Justin Fields regained confidence after previous difficulties and had good times with precise passes and efficient runs. Tight end Mason Taylor returned to quality activities after an ankle sprain. On the defensive front, pass rushers Quinnen Williams and Jermaine Johnson returned with limitations, but showed progress in their recovery. The Jets' attack seems to incorporate the concepts of the new offensive coordinator Tanner Engstrand, such as the frequent use of running backs in the pass game, RPOs and screens, with good connections between Breece Hall and Braylon Allen. There was a sense of discipline and organization in training, with Glenn emphasizing the absence of confrontations and fights, something rare in such intense camps. 5. The impact of these injuries for the season. The need to manage the squad and keep healthy players is inevitable, but Taylor and Lazard's absences reach key points in each offensive sector. In the quarterback, Taylor's failure in the preseason forces Glenn to trust Cook and Martinez to give pace and support Fields, something that can limit the evaluation of attack strategies and reduce the time for adjustments. In the group of wide receivers, Lazard's absence restricts depth options and adjusts the game plan for less experienced players, which may require tactical changes until his return. These gaps become larger with important defense players still returning with limitations. Conclusion: climate of urgency and adaptation. Jets fans, The franchise lives a short but intense moment of adaptation and injury management. Aaron Glenn, in his first season as head coach, faces a challenge that involves not only preparing the cast tactically, but also protecting their physical integrity. If Taylor returns in time for Week 1, and Lazard can return to the game soon after the expected 2 weeks, the team will have recovered 2 crucial elements for its offensive package. However, while this does not happen, it is vital that backups perform well, and that coaches adjust the plan to accommodate these absences without losing competitiveness. The preseason is not over yet, and the team's ability to react to adversity can be the differential for a good start to the campaign. If you want to stay on top of all the news, analysis, and backstage of the New York Jets, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave the like. Your participation helps bring even more quality content to our community of fans. And as always, go for it, Jets! Thanks for watching!